Hi guys, I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm not doing too bad. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. Before I do the Ascension messages today, I am going to do some healing on the sinuses and any kind of pressure that there may be in the head caused by sinuses. I know there's a lot of really intense energies right now. A lot of people have the flu, colds, maybe you're going through COVID like I just got over. So anyhow, I'm being guided to do some healing on that. So let's go ahead and just say yes to this healing. Close your eyes, focus on the third eye area. You could feel things like tugging and pulling. You could feel the sinuses actually drain. You could feel a lot of pressure, and then all of a sudden the pressure is gone. Either way it goes, 4-4 guys. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. Let's go ahead and get into this. Source God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you come and be with me today as I do this healing on the sinuses or any kind of sinus pressure that may be in the head. Please tell me exactly where to begin. You may feel the tapping that I'm doing all the way across the forehead. It may feel as if some of the energy that is built up there is starting to not be as thick. You may start to feel like a lot of movement in the head. Especially in the temples right now. I'm breaking this energy up. Going across the forehead, breaking this energy up. And now I'm going to swipe this off to the side, pulling it out both temples. I'm going to do this several times. It will feel like layers are being removed. Could feel like a wormy or a stringy type of energy coming out of the temples as I am pulling that out. Now I am starting to break up this thick energy again in the forehead and in the temples. And I'm just going to pull that out right at the temple area. Again, it could feel like a stringy type of energy. With each time that I'm taking layers off, you should start to feel some of that pressure subside. Now I'm coming down into the cheekbones. And right above the lip. Breaking up all the energy that's thick there. Any kind of sinus pressure that you may have should start to break up. Could feel thickness starting to come right around the mouth area. I'm going to start to take that out. Again, it's going to be in layers. You could feel some pressure behind your eyes as I'm pulling and tugging on this energy. Some of you are probably starting to feel drainage going down into the back of your throat. You may feel the pressure coming up the back side of your head to the top, moving it all the way to the front and pulling that out. And I'm going to grab the energy right behind the eyes and pull that straight out. Could make your eyes feel like they're fluttering. And now I'm pushing energy, new energy into the head, expanding it, pushing out any other sinus pressure that could be there. I'm feeling like a lot of pressure building up right in the front as I'm pushing this energy in. And now I'm going to ask that it will be released. Okay, guys. say thank you to your guidance, your higher self, for assisting in this healing. I hope that you guys got some relief from that if you needed it. Let's go on into the reading. Which cards do I start with, please? Thank you. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm not doing too bad. 5:15, guys. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. I have had COVID for, I think this is day number 9 or something like that. I went back to work yesterday. Starting to get a little bit of energy today, but I am feeling so much better. Finally getting a little bit of energy. Let's see what kind of messages Spirit has for us. This will be for anybody who's already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. What messages do you have, please? So many of you are probably in this energy of doing things that are helping you to feel stable in your physical reality. So this could be things like working on your career, working on some sort of entrepreneurship. This could be taking some sort of energy to another level than where it's already at. But either way it goes, I'm feeling like many of you are in this process of doing things that are helping you to become more stable in your physical reality. Spirit is telling you that there is some passion that is needed in a certain situation. This could be with a person, place, or thing, maybe even a job. Communication is also something that is needed. However, I feel like for the majority of you, this communication isn't just talking about with someone who is physical. This is asking you to do things like ask your spirit guides for team. Ask your spirit team for information. Ask them for help in certain situations. If your angels or something that you don't talk to, then start talking to them. They are unemployed until you start asking them questions, asking them for help, things of that sort. I do feel like for some of you, this passion could be a passion to speak your mind about something. This could be with a family member. It could be with a lover or a potential lover. It doesn't really matter. Now, there is a message of taking an honest look at your life, seeing what kind of things that you need to commit to at this time, where your passion needs to lie. This could be in a person, a situation, entrepreneurship. It could be something with your spiritual journey. Either way it goes, Spirit is asking you to take a look at your life and see what kind of areas you still could commit to and work hard at making some changes. For the majority of you, this is, again, your physical reality or something that has to do with your physical reality that you need to take a look at. Now, for some of you, Spirit is saying, you know, have you been honest with yourself about the things that you need to communicate to somebody? Is there something that you've been holding yourself back from saying? Then this is the time to take a look at that and then start making those adjustments where you need to make the adjustments. For majority of you, it's just pushing through some sort of fear or insecurity that you may have about communicating something to somebody. However, make sure that you're doing so. Now, we do have the garnet and the ruby here, which both are representing a passionate type of commitment, dedicating yourself to some sort of purpose, a cause, something that is a situation or a energy that you have been really working hard towards trying to achieve. Now, I feel like for some of you, this is going to represent something in your physical life. Again, this could be a relationship. This could be a career path. However, it doesn't have to be. But there's something about asking for help, getting guidance, receiving guidance through intuition, even is something that is pretty high at this time. So your intuition could be very connected, or you may just feel like you have been connecting with your intuition in a different way than you normally do, or something of that sort. Either way it goes, I'm feeling like the majority of you are in this energy of kind of sitting back and seeing where you need to move next. I am feeling a little bit like this reading is all over the place. However, I feel like this could be an energy that many of you have been feeling. And I don't feel like it's like a bad all over the place. I just feel like there's just a lot of things that are going on. One of those things that I'm feeling is taking a look at yourself. How far you've came, how far you still have to go, things that you still need to change, things that you've already changed. And it's almost like you need to congratulate yourself for the things that you've already went through and accomplished. But you also need to push yourself through the fears, doubts, and insecurities that you have that are keeping you from the things that you still want and desire. We do have the key to success right here, which is telling me that there's multiple doors that could be opening for you at this time. This could also be many situations that Spirit is putting you through to help you to become successful in a certain situation. And I'm hearing yes, yes, yes. Now, we do have crystal technology, which tells me, first of all, that some of you need to be working with crystals. But I really feel like for some of you, this is talking about getting connected with the crystalline grid. Now, if you're not somebody that's used to connecting with that, then make sure that you're reading up on it, using your discernment of spirit, following the guidance of your heart, your intuition, things of that sort that have to do, anything that has to do with the crystalline grid. I do kind of get this feeling that there's a little bit of confusion about something that you should be working on or committing to at this time, or, maybe you just feel a little bit lost, and maybe it's not even that you're confused, but you may just be a little bit lost on what you want to do next in a situation. But either way, I'm feeling like there's a little bit of confusion. I am feeling a little bit stuck on this message for whatever reason. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. It may just be because I'm getting over COVID and this is my first time doing a reading. Well, it's actually not my first time doing a reading now, is it? I think I might have done one the other day. However, am I supposed to take both of these cards? Okay. Yeah, many of you are wrapped up in some fears and doubts, especially when it comes to communicating some sort of desire to somebody. I do feel like you've been sitting up in bed, worried about what you should say, what you should do, what your next move should be, especially if this is a message of romance for you guys. The next card is the Hierophant, which could represent marriage and commitment, taking something to the next level, a situation that becomes official. And for many of you, I feel like you're holding yourself back from this situation because you don't really want to take a look at why you have these fears. I feel like these fears are really wrapped in this communication that's needing to be had, but you've been worrying yourself to death is what I'm feeling. There is a lack of balance, or either there is definitely a need for balance in a situation. However, I feel like when it comes to these fears and doubts, it could also be fears and doubts revolving around multiple situations in your life that are opening up for you. This is doors to opportunities that could be taking you towards something that you're wanting to manifest, something that you wish for or desire. There is a little bit of frustrations revolving around moving forward in a situation. So definitely the Seven of Wands is talking about, overcoming these frustrations, overcoming anything that has to do with illusions as well, is something that I am getting from both of these cards. The Nine of Swords as well as the Seven of Wands. Overcoming fears, doubts, insecurities, illusions. There is something that's about to shift that's helping you to see something from a different perspective. It may be because you're finally pushing through some sort of fear that you have and committing to something, dedicating your time and energy to something that you've had fear of. Which cards do I go to, please? These again. Yeah, so this is a time of resurrection. I'm also hearing like showing your best, bringing your best foot forward, bringing your best talents forward, something about bringing the best aspect of you forward in this situation instead of showing somebody or giving somebody the worst aspect of you. It's about bringing the best aspect of you. There's definitely been some time of change and transformation, which is helping you to feel a little bit on top of a situation, or maybe feel like, you've got the energy to turn something completely around. I am being told the bottom, which is nature. Get out and spend some time in nature. I really feel like this reading kind of sucks, to be honest with you. However, I'm going to keep going with it. Somebody needs to hear something that's here. Okay, so we have a couple different cards that are talking about marriage, taking something to the next level, committing to something. Also finishing up some kind of cycle is also a message I'm getting here. But I feel like it's coming with having to face some mountains. Like, I feel like you've been being faced with a lot of, I don't know how to say this, but I get if, like, you're your own enemy. And right now, the best thing that you can do is push through being your own enemy, face any kind of adversities that you have, and finish this cycle out. Because I feel like this cycle has really been holding on to you for quite some time. It's like we're going back and forth. It's almost like you achieve something or you work on something, then all of a sudden your fears creep back in and you're like, okay, forget it. These fears are too much. The illusions are too much. I'm having too many doubts. And so you don't fully commit to something that is right in front of you. This could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be your spiritual path. It could be a million different things. And it could be 100 different things within this reading that it's saying, like, look, quit going back and forth with this type of energy. That may even be why I'm feeling a little bit confused or feeling like I'm all over the place. But yeah, it's like face yourself, like face these fears that you have head on and finish out this cycle. It's like it's time for this cycle to be over is what I'm getting. You're somebody who's meant to be a positive role model. You're also meant to be somebody who has something good to bring to the table for somebody else involved. So if this is a love relationship for you, then it could be referring to, like, you have what it takes, or you have what they want, maybe even. Either way it goes. 1707. Still feeling like this is a really shitty reading. But I'm going to finish it out real quick. You may be on the defense. This could be because of not facing these fears. I feel like there's a lot of swords that are pointed right directly at you. However, it's because you're not facing something. Again, it's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to this energy of flirtation, romance, letting somebody know how you feel about them. This also could be, for very few of you, I feel like you're letting an employer know how you feel about your position, or you know, that maybe you're wanting to move into a higher position or something like that. And I tell you what, I'm just ready to get this reading over with. I don't know if it's because I still don't feel completely right or what, but I just feel like this reading feels like shit. And I don't like it, to be honest with you. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. But I feel like you are the turmoil. You're the one that's causing the issues in your reality. So, you know, take it if it resonates. If not, then come back for another one at some time. But this reading is just root chakra, foundations for life, security, stability, and feeling grounded, able to withstand challenges. I will rest as I experience ascension symptoms, for with them also comes growth. My soul knows this. This could also be another reason for why there's so much back and forth energy. You could be going through some sort of ascension symptoms. You could be awakening to a certain aspect that is causing you to feel a lot of things, especially pressure in your head. 1919. Anyhow, I am going to end this reading because I'm just not feeling it. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.